What's up? My name's Jack Dora, and this is not my garage. What is going on? I am on my way to Gingerman Raceway and wanted to take a minute to give you guys a little update. Before I get started, I just want to say a huge thank you to everyone that has reached out and expressed their support and interest in what I'm doing. It's been awesome. When I started doing this, I really didn't know what to expect. I still don't really know what to expect. It's been a lot, but it's been really good. So thank you. So my goal for today and for this weekend, first one, I have to learn a new track. Bike placement, still using my eyes, working my eyes, and being able to find brake markers, turn-in points. The whole time I'm also going to be working on body position. Trail braking is the next one. And then the last one is just being smooth. I have no idea what a lap time is going to be. My coach told me that a minute 40 is what's considered quick. I have no idea where I'll be. If I can hit that, if I can break a minute 40, that would be really cool. But if I don't, I don't. I'm not out there to set a lap time. I'm out there to learn and get these fundamentals down so that I can be faster later. We'll see how it goes. The last weekend I was down at Grattan, I forgot my memory cards. Oops. And didn't have all that much track day left by the time I got them, one of them. By the time I got one of them replaced. It is what it is. I'm still figuring all this out. I don't have all the answers. I don't know what I'm doing. So those things will happen. But not today. Today I got all the memory cards. I got so many gigabits of storage. We're good. That's it for now. So hang out for a little while. We'll be there and start getting set up.
morning. It is day 2. We're on a break now, from now until noon. We had one session this morning. Kind of an interesting thing here at Gingerman. They have quiet time from 10 until 12. Can't run any bikes, nothing other than generators, which you can probably hear in the background. Other than generators, nothing can run from 10 until 12 because there's a church right over there. So got out for the first session. Whoop. And it was more of kind of a, I don't know, a fast sighting lap or a slow normal lap. But track was cold this morning. It was a little dewy, so tires were not super grippy. Had to lay off the trail braking a little bit. Basically just get things loosened up, get a feel for the track for the day, get the cobwebs shook off from overnight. So that's all done. We're just waiting for 12 o'clock now to get back out. So yesterday went well. Good. It went good. It didn't go phenomenally, but this is also a new track, and there's a lot to learn. It's an interesting track. There's some different corners, different types of corners from Grattan, completely different track from Grattan. The grip is different, corners are different, visibility is different, plus I'm in intermediate now. A lot of new things. I tried to do too much yesterday. I tried to try too many new things yesterday. I tried to work on body position. I tried to work on trail braking. I tried to work on eyes. I tried to learn a new track. I'm still getting used to a new bike. I tried to do too much. But by the afternoon, I simplified things and just focused on being comfortable on the bike, a little bit of trail braking, and towards the end of the day, I was getting my knee down pretty consistently. Things were starting to come together, so it was good. All in all, it was a good day yesterday. I just got to remember to not be overzealous in trying to do too much at once. I need to be realistic and simplify, because that's where the progress comes. So that's the goal for today. Got the one session out of the way this morning, head back out this afternoon, and keep it simple. Turns 2 and 3. Let me see. Alright. Handy dandy track map. Okay. So, turns 2 and 3. Beep, boop, beep. These are my big struggles today. Yesterday I had a real issue with 8. 8's a sweeper. With a late apex. So you come out of 7 wide, you run that wide, and then when you get about the midpoint here, you roll back on the throttle just a little bit and let the bike come back around so you can dive into setup 9. That's going pretty well. 2 and 3 are an issue. 2, I don't know. I can't figure out why 2 is such a struggle. Only thing I can think of is not enough roll speed and not enough commitment. I just need to own it more. 3 is a super late apex. I think I'm scrubbing too much speed coming in, and then I have to get on the gas really early. I'm diving in too hard for too long, so I end up hugging the inside for a majority of it, and then there's a sharp break at the end, which is right where the apex is. So I need to talk to the coach about that one. Help me, Jeff. My name's Jeff. I don't know. Turn 3. We'll have to figure that one out. So that's what's on the agenda for today. Keep it simple. Figure out turns 2 and 3. I think that I might have misheard the riding coach when he was telling me about track times, when he said a minute 40 is advanced pace. I think anything in the 140s is advanced pace, because my neighbor here, he got bumped into advanced yesterday and he was riding in a 148. So by the end of the day I was at a 151. So it's getting there. I hope to break into the 140s today. I don't care about getting moved up to advanced, because it's my first day in intermediate, but I would like to break into the 140s today. So we'll see. Wish me luck.
Heading back home. Just wrapped up Sunday. I won intermediate. As far as I didn't crash, made good progress all weekend. I'm super happy. I broke into the 140s, had a couple of good laps in the same session at 149, low 150s for pretty much the rest of them anytime I had a clear lap, which is awesome. That's right there knocking on the door of Advanced Group. So all in all, another successful weekend. I am going back to Grattan in June, 21st and 22nd. I believe it's backwards. So I'll basically be learning a whole new track again. Never ridden it backwards, so that'll be interesting. And then race cert class and first race weekend in July. I got 2 more days of track time before the race cert class in July. What is that? A blind dog just walking across the road, looking the opposite direction. Slow ass blind dog. All right. Anyway, I'm so sore and tired. Ready for a nice relaxing evening back at home with the family. Good weekend. Don't forget to like and subscribe. More of these videos, more repair videos, flips, rebuilds, upgrades, all of it. Lots more on the way. I appreciate all of you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I will see you on the next one.